Hello everyone, welcome back to the course of developing machine learning systems. In the last video, we discussed about what are Python environments and what is the benefit of using a Python environment. In this video, we'll discuss about what are programming languages. Since we are moving towards writing and programming in Python, so we should know what is a programming language. If you have done programming and coding in any other programming language like Java, C++, so you may like to skip this video. But if you don't know what is a programming language, let's understand that. So, for example, this is you and this is your chef. Now, your chef, he is Malaysian and he only understands Malay language. And here is you, and you can speak in English or maybe just in Hindi. So you want to instruct or ask him, can you make pasta today? But the problem with that is your chef will not understand. Why? Because he don't know English language. So what is the solution to that? Solution is either you learn in Malay language or make him understand English. Or, so this is one solution, you learn you learn Malay language, let him understand English language, let's make him understand English language. Or maybe you can have an interpreter in between. So you speak to English, like this is the interpreter, maybe like let's say this guy is the interpreter. So you speak in English, he understands both English and he can convert English to Malay. So then he will ask your chef to cook pasta for you in Malay language. So now think of it like this is your computer system, and your computer system or any computer or any digital system in this world, they understand a language called binary. Binary language. In binary language, you got only two words or two things, 0 or 1. So no matter what you want to say or what you want to instruct or what you want to write, you can just use 0, 1 to do that. For example, in English we have A, B, C's and till Z and maybe 1, 2, 3 and some special characters also. This is the set that you use, but in computers we only have binary language. So this is you, and now you want your computer, basically you want to instruct your computer to perform some certain task. Let's say the task is to send an email, or maybe let's say the task is to add 2 plus 6. So what you can say is, you can say, can you add 2 plus 6? But the computer will not be able to understand because computer understands binary language. So this is the flow or complexity for both of you. Like on this very end, it's pure English, and on this very end, it is binary language. So how to bridge this gap? There is something called programming language which can bridge this gap. So programming languages are computer languages again, which is closer to human. Human can understand programming language, and these languages are eligible to get converted into binary language or machine code. So there is an interpreter for each programming language which can read your statements written in programming language, and they can interpret it. After interpreting, they can convert it into machine code. So machine code is, again, it's more computer oriented language. Then after converting into machine code, it can be converted to binary language. So programming languages are there for us to instruct or write instructions in the programming language so that it can later convert it into binary language and computers can process it. So programming languages, it's nothing but it's a way to communicate with the computers. It's a way to instruct computers or to write programs which in order to perform some certain task. And Python is a programming language. So let's understand what are some instructions in the programming language. What is the syntax? So in English, we have a syntax, we have a grammar. Each language has its own syntax and its own grammar and even its own alphabet. So programming languages also have their own syntax, their own grammar, and probably own rules and set of words and set of words. So this is something which we will learn about Python. So Python is one of the programming language. Let's understand about syntax, grammar, and some rules that are associated with Python that you should know before you want to write Python language. Thank you for joining. Let's meet you in the next video.